What's up, guys? It is Flex, and we're gonna do a Lee Sin commentary right now. I'm pretty excited. It's a Lee Sin top versus Nasus, and this Nasus ran Flash Ignite, which excites me because how do I explain it? Like I said, people are starting to shift away from teleport and more towards exhaust, ignite, ghost, things of that nature. So let me make the camera a little smaller.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Anyways, and I like that. I like that it's shifting from teleport. I like that it's tilting more towards more offensive summoners. I never really liked the whole
30
teleport
seconds until
deal,
minions
so
spawn.
but it's okay now because it's Riot fixed that with these new masteries and whatnot. Anyways, we're gonna go Lee Sin top with Ignite, which is very very aggressive. If you want this to work, you're gonna probably need to get an early kill or at least be extremely aggressive early to the point where you zone them out. So let's go ahead and get started.
Minions have spawned.
If there's any problem with the audio, as of fast, just put it in chat, please. Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna just start farming, really basic. And as soon as he walks up for a farm, we're gonna go ahead and try and land a Q here. Right here, we're gonna land the Q, auto attack, Q, auto attack, auto attack. I can't believe that didn't kill him, but level 1 ignite is very weak. I thought that would kill him, but I was mistaken. So that puts me behind a lot, like a lot. But it's whatever. I'm gonna shove the tower. I'm gonna shove it in really hard, shove the lane here because Nasus level 1 has really poor farming. Audio is only an issue near music playing. Alright, sounds good. It's because this is a new setup. My headset broke, so the microphone works fine, but the headset, the audio messed up. Like I can't really hear the sound. It only plays on one side or something, so I just plug my beats in to the audio jack. Alright, so we shoved him in, and he has 4 farm out of the possible, what, 9, I think, or something? Really easy to do is Lee Sin top lane. It's I knew the gank was coming. So I ran into the bush just to make sure, like, this really was to buy time to the point where he fades away from his Q. Because if you would have thrown me, I would have been dead no matter what. Because I had already burned flash. And that taunt almost went through. Just trying to bait there, but that's why I ran into the bush. Because once Volibear loses vision of me, he can't really target anything, with his E. Or with his Q, sorry. So all I'm really trying to do right now is land a couple of E's for free. Because again, your E is AoE. And we're going to pause it here. So what do I see here? 1, my Ignite's going to be up in about 30 seconds. And 2, he's at less than half HP, so I might not even need Ignite to kill him. So another thing we see is he is behind his minion wave, which is really good. So we're going to have to play it very safe if we want to fight him. What we can do is we can just honestly just farm till Ignite comes up, or we can try and fight him, and when we draw minion aggro, we just walk into the bush and then drop it. So just walk by him, press E, deal some magic damage really easy. He's gonna lifesteal up, so my Ignite's gonna be up soon. I go a little bit aggressive here. And at this point he's dead no matter what. Didn't even wait for Ignite, but notice I waited for the minion wave to thin. I auto attacked that minion right there. Boom, got behind the wave so that he couldn't obviously avoid my Q. Easy. And I still had my Ignite. He doesn't have teleport, so you just gotta shove the lane pretty hard here, and he misses out a lot of minions. So that was really good for me to make up for my very poor level 1 play. Level 1 play was there, I just messed up on it, misplayed. Okay, so first item I get is a new item, which I don't even know what it's called. It's called Jarm's Fist. Gives you 15 AD, 150 HP, killing a unit grants 5 max health, and it stacks up to 5 times. That's pretty good actually. So I rushed that item because I wanted to rush the Frozen Mallet first. So I took a lot of damage there because I tanked five ranged minions and a cannon and his damage and the stupid pot, the corrupted potion or whatever. So again, I needed to play back here. I needed to play smart. I wanted to go aggressive, but right there I took a ton of damage. So I'm taking like 10 minions worth of damage, and yeah, it wasn't that good for me. So I tried to go aggressive. I tried to go aggressive there, but as soon as I saw how much energy I had, I'm like, oh, I need to get back. I'm in a pretty risky spot here. He is Nasus, and he's got like full HP. He gets the wither off, and then he hits me with a Q right there, and I'm like, okay then. After he pops ulti, I was like, I'm in trouble. So I land the flash Q, and he takes the tower shot there. I got very, very lucky when he tanked that tower shot, because I would have been in a lot of trouble if he survived. But got a nice little flash kick there for him to take the tower shot on all my minions for wave. I had ignite up also, and I didn't ignite. I think I killed him with ignite. But it ended up being a good thing because, like, he still died and I still kept my ignite, so it's really good. Again, really poor play on my part, like trading. Really, really bad trading on my part. If you want, you can go ahead and rewind and watch how he traded. I traded with him in front of minions. I underestimated the power of the wither. But right here, I'm just going full aggressive because I know he doesn't have ultimate and I have ignite, so I wanted to go extremely aggressive here. Stupid minion block. It's so bad right now. He's in trouble here. I have ignite. I have my ultimate. Easy. And again, he has no teleport, so it gets very simple from here. You just shove in. I saw Volibear on the ward, so I knew he was coming.
Shut down.
And how much gold did I have? I had 1,100 gold. And I needed 400 to finish Frozen Mallet, so I still didn't have enough, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna put that ward there for safety and do my thing. If he fights me, I would just kick him away. Recall, and there's the Frozen Mallet. First item, Frozen Mallet Rush, Lee Sin. Like I said, it was the first time I did it, but I wanted to try it out because the new Frozen Mallet components don't suck anymore. Like the old Frozen Mallet components were garbage. It was a pickaxe, a health crystal, and a giant spell. That's horrible. But this one's actually pretty good. So I got the Frozen Mallet here. I baited out his ultimate. I got a lot of HP now, so he's not going to be dealing as much damage to me. But that's really all I wanted to do there. I mean, if I could get the kill, I would have gotten the kill. But I mean, we baited out his ultimate and zoned him out a little bit. You know, I'll take it. And he's going to have to walk all the way back to lane, so he's going to miss some good minions. Alright, take it. Just kidding. Okay, now some people were wondering, like, why did you take the tower that time and not let the minions, or the tower kill the minions? At that point, red team, they're actually up in kills, so I wanted to make sure we get that tower gold nice and early, just to try and help the team come back because bot lane wasn't doing that hot at all. I still don't know what I still have no idea what that thing does. I think if you kill it, you get Baron buff or something. So give it to me. You should normally just give it to your top laner. By the way, if you have that rift, whatever, give it to your top laner. It's a lot better on him than it is on the jungler because it gives Baron minions. Okay, so next time we got with Ninja were Ninja Tabis.
Shut down.
He's got a nice shutdown. And we're gonna go aggressive onto the Zed, who has low energy and just wasted his shadow. Safeguard in, flash kick, nice and easy. Nice and easy. So again, right here, this is what I see. Just wasted his shadow and his combo, and he didn't even proc the energy return, by the way. So he has 15 energy, no shadow, and probably no flash. In my head, he doesn't have flash, and I don't care if he does. I'm still gonna go because of my mobility, and I have flash. So walk up to him, safeguard onto the ward, the flash kick, right back into the Braum who misses the Q, and we get the kill. For those of you thinking, wow, much Lee Sin skill, much kick, such wow. I mess up a Lee Sin kick later on in the game, so I'm not grip X. Just wanted to bait out his combo there. We're in a pretty tough spot here because that brand is actually quite strong. And I wasted my flash, so I don't have it anymore. Okay, so next time I get double longsword because I want to get the oh yeah, I wanted to get my Black Cleaver. I did the exact same thing. Safeguarded to ward, went on to him. I couldn't bait it any better than that, honestly. Threw the pink ward out right there. Added a Q. I got frozen mallet, so he's in trouble. And notice I used the pink ward instead of the regular ward because I did want to use it to bait, you know. My kick just came up, by the way, if you're wondering why I didn't use it. Very simple. Just ulti E. I honestly had a lot of fun playing Lee Sin. Like, even if we lost, I don't know if we did or I don't think we did. Like, even if we lost, it was still a lot of fun playing Lee Sin. And Braum is like a huge counter to Nasus, honestly. I tried to BM there, Kappa. Alright, so this is one of the bad things about Lee Sin. If you miss your Q, you are pretty exposed. So I missed my Q right there, and we're just gonna look at me. You're gonna see that I pretty much do nothing here. Vayne gets ulted. I use my E, and that's pretty much all I do. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even do anything. There I did something, but I didn't even ulti. I didn't do a damn thing. So if you miss your Q, you're gonna have to find a way to be useful. Yeah, I got lucky that my team was able to do some damage with me. Alright, so I get this thingamabob. I don't even know what it is. Caulfield's Warhammer. I know it builds into a Black Cleaver, but that's all I know about it. Apparently it gives you CDR and some AD. So again, we call Braum up. And we proc the passive. Braum just destroys him. That ignite. And I missed my Q. Alright, you're gonna see a very poor play on my part. So, Zed ultis me, and I, like a noob, which you should not do ever, is stand in the same spot for him to land everything on me. So, I'm standing in the same spot, so when he hits me with the Q, both shadows hit me with it. I'll never do that. That's bronze, alright? I made a bronze mistake there. All I needed to do was walk away and safeguard onto a minion, and I would have been just fine. Walk this way, walk this way, walk this way, safeguard this way. Just like that. And that would have been just fine. I even had flash. But I'm bronze. Kappa. So, that's what I could have done, what I should have done. That was it right there.
Red team's turret is
I was like, wait a minute, I can fight this guy, so I actually turned on him. And then I was actually looking at what everyone was doing. Land the Q. I tried to do my ultimate, but yeah. Mistake there. She flashed away. So I tried to angle my kick to the point where I hit everybody with it. Hit the Ashe, threw the Q out. Where did I throw the Q? Right there. Missed. Even with the heal, I would have killed her. I think we get. Oh, we don't get the kill. Yes, we do. Okay. Rain always shuts down in intense situations like that. You just have to like break it down, you know. Like you gotta. I believe like that's something that you like cope with over time. Like over time, you'll be able to break stuff down like quicker. It's really nice to go back and watch in slow motion so you can actually see what you could have done. In my mind, when I was fighting that Zed, I was thinking I can kill this guy with my ultimate, but I didn't have my ultimate. So at that point, I was like, well, let me just see if I can beat this guy anyway. Again, the only reason... What face? Almost killed me. The only reason I fought that was because I saw Rammus coming top. I would just stand into that damage too. Yeah, like I could have just flashed, I could have walked away, I could have safeguarded, I could have done so many things. I had a ward inventory. Could have ward hopped over a wall or something. Like, it's just like, my brain turned off, so. But the thing is I recognize it now, and I know not to make the same mistake. My priority here, now let me tell you your priority is Lee Sin. My priority as Lee Sin right now is to protect this Vayne, or try and get a flash kick in from Ashe or Zed or anything, or Brand, you know. But if I can't get in there, aka if I don't have flash or wards, which I have neither, my goal, I think I have a ward inventory actually. My goal is to kick the Zed away from Vayne. So as soon as Zed ultis onto Vayne, I kick Zed. First thing. You kick Zed and throw your Q at where his shadow is, because after you kick him, he's going to be really surprised and be like, oh man, I need to go back to my shadow, go back to my team. And you'll catch him as soon as he throws like the shadow. And that's how you kill him. And I think I do that a few times actually, but that's your job as Lee Sin right now. So he comes in, first thing I do, kick him, land the Q right before, and I turn around even before he even turns to the shadow because I knew what he was going to do. So, look, watch this. Kick, throw the Q, and I turn around because I know he's gonna go back to shadow. Look at this. I turn around because like, I already knew. Like, this dude's gonna go back to his shadow. Boom. Alright, so I finished my Black Cleaver. I got Lucidity Boots with Distortion because I wanted to get as low cooldown on my flash as possible, by the way. I had Ninja Tab Eyes with Distortion, but then I was like, I wonder if that stacks. Like, if you get CDR Boots and Distortion and the flash cooldown is super low. Turns out it is. It does stack, so that's really cool. And just killing this Volibear, taking forever. He's going after me for some reason, even though I have 20 HP back. Free auto. Fine with me. His autos deal 70, and I get back 20 HP, so he's only dealing 50 HP to 50 damage to me. Okay, bro. Next item I'm going for is the Thornmail, and I'm going Thornmail because one, it's Nasus, and Thornmail is a nice little counter to Nasus. Very little though, because he regens any of the damage. We're gonna go to pause, and another option would have been Dead Man's Plate. Anyways, going back to here, focus the Nasus. That's the only way to win team fights against Nasus. You focus one person, hopefully Nasus, and kill him very quickly, which is what we did there, which was good. There's the fail kick that I was telling you about. Kicked him in the wrong direction. So, yeah, fail kicks are definitely there, and they're definitely strong in me. I'm gonna pause so I can tell you just exactly how to flash kick. They say flash kick, but it's actually kick flash. you need to you need to use your ultimate and have it channeling before you flash. You have to. I think that's easier to do. Some people flash and then kick, but against someone like Zed who can just press R and become untargetable, it's a lot better to get the kick off first. So, like I said, what I should have done was as soon as I landed my Q, mid Q, or before I make contact with him, I can channel my ultimate and stop my Q, my resonating strike. It won't land the second kick. It won't land the second like activation of your Q. Instead, it'll start channeling your ultimate, and then I flash, and then it kicks him back. But of course, I didn't do that because I suck. So, because I'm not Grip X. Just kidding. I'm sub to Grip X, and Grip X messes up kicks too, so I don't feel that bad. Okay, so I get my Thorn Mail. Next thing I'm going for is my Giant's Belt because I need the HP. Like I said, Braum just destroys Nasus, like, super bad. Braum has, like, so much peel, it's ridiculous. And my team was ending mid, by the way. Alright, so there's my Giant's Belt. Next thing I'm going for is Dead Man's Plate. To be honest, everyone says Grip X sucks. I don't think he sucks. We're gonna pause and go back because I did a really nice kick. I don't think Grip X sucks. He's really good. He's a challenger Lee Sin player. Like if you're a challenger player, then you're obviously pretty good. You know, and he only plays Lee Sin, which is even more impressive. Because Lee Sin falls off pretty hard in the late game, and if you can get to challenger with Lee Sin, that means you're really, really good. Then enough to impact the early game going out. So I get the Q on the Brand here, and the kick. Ult him over the wall, and Fizz is like, oh. So I completely ignore the Ashe because I see Zed going on top of Ashe. And at this point I'm like, I gotta run away. And I get 2 flashes and I die. But, again, I think this was a good kick, man. Kicked him over that wall, dude. Look at that. Beautiful. Regular speed. He's a one-trick pony. Grip X is, yeah. But Grip X has a really nice Elise as well. I don't even know who Hojin is. Alright, now I'll slow it down. I see Zed on Vayne, so I immediately safeguard and go assist. I already know he's gonna go back to his shadow, so as soon as I land the Q, I turn around. Because I know he's gonna go back, and he does. But it's okay, because we won the team fight and got the ace. So, yeah, we did okay. I mean, I spoon-fed them Brand on a silver platter, so better have gotten that. The flash side, didn't want to get stunned. Trying to 2v1 this Nasus. We had to use 2 ignites on him. I had to use 2 ignites on this Nasus to kill him. And this Fizz is like BMing, I'm like, dude, we almost lost to this guy. Like, it was close. Okay, so I finished my Dead Man's Plate, and now I need some MR, because that Brand is about to do what the damage to us. Right here. He got the ulti off, and we just got chunked so hard. Nice little ride. And it was at this moment we knew we were in trouble. Oh, never mind. We did good here. It was now this Brand comes up and just kills everybody. Here comes Brand, and he kills me. Easily, I might add. And then at that moment I was like, alright, I need MR bad. I get a Spectre Scowl. Hitting Nasus, kick Nasus back into the Fizz because the Fizz BM'd me in game. The Fizz was BMing me in game, by the way. Like, the Fizz was like, dude, Lee Sin, or he was like, this Lee Sin is garbage. I was like, okay, maybe he was probably trolling, but I didn't care. I'm trolling too with this. I was like, alright then. So, here you go. Is just for you. That Fizz is so mad. He was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. And I was like, damn right you didn't mean it.
Down.
I was like, run! But this dude has like 3k HP, so there's nothing I can do. Look at that. So fat. Oof. Rip.
Red team's turret has
I end
been
up selling the
destroyed.
Spectre's Cow for the Hex Drinker. I hate all about Mortius, but Spirit Visitor isn't really going to help me much. I need damage on Lee Sin this late into the game. Oh man, it was warded. I was wondering if that was warded. Volibear is so tanky. Boom. Fun times. And this game is over. Okay, so Lee Sin versus Nasus top. This Nasus, I was worried he was gonna carry for a while. If you look at my farm, I stopped farming post lane phase. I didn't really care about it much. Pentas too. But like I said, this Nasus was farming very well. He had the most farm in the game, or no, he had second most farm in the game. He was on his way to start carrying, but like I said, Braum is like a nightmare for Nasus. We have a Rammus. We have a lot of magic damage from Fizz, percent health damage from Vayne. If we focus Nasus, we kill him very, very quickly. So we did okay, you know, as a team. What else? Lane phase, if you go Lee Sin top, you need to be aggressive early. You need to be aggressive, and if you take Ignite, you have to be even more aggressive because say what you want about how bad I messed up level 1, I was like 50 HP from killing him one auto attack. You know what I mean? If I would have made that work, that Nasus would have been in real trouble. I would have been level 3 by the time he gets back into lane, and the lane would have been over, and the game probably would have been over sooner also. So make sure whenever you use Ignite, it is to get a kill. Alright? When that Volibear ganked me, run into the bush. If you ever get ganked by someone like Volibear or Rammus, and you know that their Q is about to fade away, just run into the bush. They'll lose vision of you, and it might fade away before they get vision back of you, and you should be all right. You know. Frozen Mallet Rush on Lee Sin, I like it because it gives you a lot of HP, gives you a nice passive, gives you CDR, I think now or something. No, it doesn't give you CDR. Just gives you a lot of HP, some AD, and a nice passive, especially against someone like Nasus, who's gonna wither you and try and run away if he's in trouble. But if you have Frozen Mallet, that's a nice little counter. Same thing can be said with Volibear, Ashe, who kites a lot. And typical build after that, honestly. Frozen Mallet gives us a lot of HP, so when you finish the Black Cleaver, you're going to actually be pretty beefy and deal some moderate damage. So from there I went Thornmail, because I already have a lot of HP. Thornmail was just a nice little passive to have against this Ashe and Zed. After that I went for Dead Man's Plate. Again, Dead Man's Plate was mostly for the peeling, or the kiting. And just mostly that stick ability, you know? And then went for, I was thinking Banshees or Spirit Visage, but against like a team like theirs, they have 3 people that are very squishy with high damage output. I think it would have been better if I just build more damage and try and melt them. So I went for Mount Mortius next. But this was a pretty good Lee Sin game, you know. It was a couple of blunders in the early game, but I came back with it. I had a couple of nice ultimates. I had one really bad one, but that kind of happens on Lee Sin. If you have bad ultis on Lee Sin, everyone does. So just gotta keep practicing, keep playing. But if you have any more questions, please let me know on this matchup. I don't normally solicit for donations, but my headset just broke today, So in the description, if you've been enjoying my videos, there will be a little donation button or a little donation link for you to try and support the cause of me replacing my broken headset. It lived a good year and change. Actually, over a year. I got it in June. So I got it in June, and it is November, so it's about a year and 5 months, 17 months with this headset. So, but now I know just by wireless because wired can get faulty. But again, if you would be kind enough to donate, that'd be perfectly fine. Again, I am more than satisfied with just a like on the video or comment or anything of that nature. I'd be more than happy. But again, thank you. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any questions on item builds, not only with Lee Sin, but for most top laners, I think I'm at that point where you can just give me a top laner and I can tell you, you should do this, you shouldn't do this against this person or not against this person. So, yeah, good luck and thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.